Hi Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your April 1st to the 10th, 2018 reading for you. Now I ask that you give this reading a thumbs up, that you subscribe to the channel, and also hit the notification button so that you can hear when new videos come up, and also when contests come up to win a free reading. This is the way that by liking and subscribing, this is the way that YouTube knows that you guys are watching my videos and that you appreciate them, and this is a way to keep them going for free. So I thank you very much for doing that. And let's see what April 1st through the 10th has in store for you, Sagittarius. Wow, a line of major arcana cards. That's cool. All right, give me a minute to take it all in. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. You have two remarkable cards here. So you have the High Priestess and you have the Hermit. So you're really going into yourself and you're seeing the wisdom of life. Okay, and what you want and where you're going and how it is that you can succeed and proceed. You are following your own wisdom. Here with the High Priestess, this isn't like the Magician. This isn't wisdom and knowledge that everybody sees. They might not see that you have all the gifts in the world right at your fingertips, but you do. And I think, personally, that this makes you even more powerful because you have the prosperity and you have the wisdom in this cauldron. It's filled of wisdom. In the story of Carowin, she makes a potion in a cauldron and it has to be stirred for, I think, what is it? A year and a day? Yeah, a year and a day. And so she hires a boy, or has a boy, stir the cauldron, and some of the potion comes out right when it's about to be finished, and it splashes on his hand, and he puts his burning finger into his mouth, and all of a sudden he has all the wisdom in the world. And now that wisdom, that knowledge, was supposed to be for Carowin's son, who wasn't the brightest star in the sky, so she was going to help him achieve the wisdom that he wanted. And so she chased down this boy for losing the gift that she was supposed to give to her son. But what this is here, the High Priestess, is that ability to accumulate knowledge, that ability to see the world on multifaceted layers, okay? And you're moving forward in wisdom of self and beauty of self, a balancing of wisdom with the crone face here, and a balancing of beauty with the younger woman's face. It's like she's at her height of beauty and understanding. See the duality there? And here with the crescent moon, it's everlasting change and wisdom. That is your guide. You're connected with the earth, so you can feel things, you see things, you understand things better than most people. And you keep it to yourself, which is pragmatic and wise. Okay? You keep things to yourself and you move forward in a way that is best for you, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, especially from the 1st to the 10th of April. Here you have God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, handing you a gift of wisdom, of knowing your mind, okay, knowing yourself, knowing what it is you think, who it is that you are. And it's interesting here, there's a crown on her head, there's a crown on the sword, so knowing and trusting your thoughts. You're not going to be steering yourself wrong. And don't talk yourself out of things because you don't think it sounds as prudent or as logical or as conventional as it might be, because your soul is going to tell you what's right and what's wrong. And that's what you are listening to. That's what God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is telling you to judge and weigh things from the 1st to the 10th. And I think it's a good thing to do forever. Okay? Because by trusting your own instincts and listening to your inner wisdom, you're going to turn inward. Okay? Here, The hermit has a staff here of passion and creativity, helping guide his way. But he also has one guide his way on the ground. But he also has one guiding his way and illuminating everything. So not only is this going to help him balance, but this is, and not trip, but so is this. So is his torch and his walking stick. It's duality, but it's almost as if you're steadying your footing and you're opening your eyes to things that you hadn't really seen before. The snake here in the corner, you guys know, I always say that this is a flexibility of mind. The snake can move in any direction and go anywhere, and that's exactly what you're doing. Prosperity, abundance, majesty, you're cloaked in purple, is what's guiding you forward. You're turning left, you're turning towards the esoteric, the more spiritual. Trust your inner wisdom. Now, you're going to be feeling from the 1st to the 10th, probably in the middle of this, that you have to defend yourself. You know, people are attacking you, you're not able to create things that you want to create. People don't share your same vision, aren't seeing things the way that you see them. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Turn around. You have the higher ground. Walk away. They're not worth it. Defend yourself, yes, but don't make defending yourself override the wisdom that is coming your way and the beauty that is heading towards you. Because the more you sit there and you try and you fight and you try to make people understand what it is that you're seeing and what it is that you're doing, the more opposition you get, because you're letting other people's opinions take away your energy and your time from doing what it is that you know you're supposed to do, and that's following your life path and your own happiness. Okay? Here with the Death card, you've had a rebirth of self. Death here isn't scary. Okay? It's saying that the old you is dying away and the new you is coming into play. It is now time for you to focus on what it is that you want and where it is that you're going. The dogs here could mean that you have a dog in your life that's really important to you. It could mean also that you have friends around you who are also connected to the spiritual world, or that the spiritual world is trying to give you messages. The fact that you have the High Priestess and the Hermit, I would definitely recommend you trust your spiritual self. Not me recommending it, the cards are recommending it, okay? The cards are saying trust your mind. Trust the wisdom that is coming to you. It might seem that you are going off the beaten track and having a more flexible, creative mind than the people around you, and you're having to defend yourself because of that. But because of that, you're dying away the old you. The old you is dying away, and the new you is coming forth. And it's able, and has a halo. Look at that. Now, he makes me think of the Pratchett character. I don't know if you know Terry Pratchett. He wrote books. I can't remember their titles. But Death, who I think is a brilliant character in those books, and that's what this card always makes me think of, is somebody who can see things as they truly are and doesn't understand really why humanity gets itself tangled up in its messes. Because life is simple. You know, you live, you love, you do your best, and then death comes for you. So this is saying that you do your very best. You try your hardest to live the best life possible for you. And a million times your soul will change, will grow, will become better and stronger because of what you've lived through. And you can't stop the natural flow of life. And because of that, you are becoming wiser and better. This isn't supposed to be doom and gloom. I mean, in the most positive way. I love this card. I do. For some of you, you're meeting somebody who is resonating with you, who has been through the same things you have been through, has been through pains and sufferings, and who is seeing the world in a different light just like you are, and who is tired of defending themselves. This is actually somebody who is going to defend you, okay? Who's going to sit there and say, you know what, no, this is completely logical. Even if everybody's saying to you, no, what are you, crazy? You know, you can't possibly be seeing life this way. You can't possibly be knowing what it is that you're knowing. Or you can't possibly want to follow a more esoteric path and let the more spiritual element of things be your guide instead of the financial. What are you doing? You know you're doing the right thing. The universe, God, source, spirit, however you see the divine, is handing you a gift of mental clarity. And that gift is going to bring you prosperity because it's crowning you. And again, you're getting a message to follow the prosperity that's coming your way. Okay? Not the prosperity in the sense that all of a sudden you're going to wake up and have $1 million, but the prosperity of you're getting a message of knowing your mind and knowing where you're going. And that's going to be guiding you through all of this. Now, your clarifying cards are saying here with the 2 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups that this could be a little tough. Okay? As you're moving forward, knowing what you're doing is right, knowing that you're on the right path, meeting a person who connects with you on a deeper level instead of just on a superficial level, people are going to start, being negative about your journey, and you just have to let them go. You just have to sit there and say, you know what? I'm done. I don't need to justify myself to anyone. This is between me and myself alone. Okay? And the person I love, and the person who understands me. And really right now, I'm not saying walk away from everybody and never talk to them again, but do what's right for you. The people who truly love you will understand, as long as you're not harming yourself, as long as you're not doing anything destructive. And that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm not saying for you to quit your job and go and be a guru. If you want to, that is your choice, but you have responsibilities and life to think of, and people in your lives to think of. So as you're doing this progression, maybe it's a slower step than you would want to. Maybe it's a walk before a run. And maybe you do have to defend yourself from the people around you, or even just from you doubting that you can achieve what it is that you're achieving. Know that you're okay. Know that things are going to be moving forward in a way that is positive for you. But here with the 2 of Pentacles, is people are going to try and trip you up. You have an affinity of prosperity in your hands. Okay? If you stay on your track and you stay on your path, you'll be able to be prosperous. Okay? You have a foxtail behind you, and you're balancing on one leg here on this slippery dock with the sea raging around you. So people might want you to slip. People might want you to fail. People might want you to fall on your face or lose the prosperity that is coming into your life. Beware of trickery. Trust yourself, trust your intuition, and move forward with that being your guidance. Here with the 5 of Cups, you're sometimes going to look at things and say, what am I doing? Look at everything I've given up. Look at everything I don't have anymore. Look at how the world keeps on fighting me. Look at the cups that have spilt. And you're not looking at the prosperity behind you. You're not seeing that there's a bridge and you can walk to your castle right there. Know that everybody has momentary sorrows. Do not make those momentary sorrows your whole life. Move forward in confidence of self and sit there and say, you know what? Things have changed. You may have to let some people go. You may have to make harder decisions than you wanted to in order to follow the path that is right for you. But it's necessary. And it's what's going to give you the prosperity in life that you so amply deserve. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And this prosperity is leading you to a better understanding of yourself, and to a deeper love, a connective love, a love that meets on multiple layers and really just makes you breathe a sigh of relief. Okay? Follow your intellect, follow your mind, follow that little voice in your head that whispers to you. Okay? Because it's not serving you. It's not leading you wrong. It's not serving you ill. And you have a better understanding of things than ever before. Okay? Trust the wisdom that you have. Trust the fact that you're starting to see people as they truly are, not as they want you to believe that they are. and go deeper into yourself, because as you go deeper into yourself, you're going to find more peace. And this fact that you need to feel that you need to defend yourself is going to go away, because there's no longer going to be a need. Watch out for people trying to trick you up, and don't stay looking at what hasn't been achieved. Look at what you have achieved and realize that you're doing a great job. Okay, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, I hope you resonated with this reading. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. Also, remember to subscribe and hit the little bell to get notifications of when new readings are posted, and also to know if any contests are coming up to win a free reading. And if you would like to book a reading with me, please do so. All the information will be in the description box below. Okay, I wish you guys nothing but light and love and peace and happiness. Bye.